What is up, guys? And today, I'll be commentating the SPURS Hornets game. And going into this game, we got the red hot Hornets winning 5 in a row so far. But you do have Victor Wembanyama in the SPURS, one of the best players in the NBA, Victor Wembanyama, right now. So to see how this pans out, and for the win in the last game, the Hornets going up against the Mavericks. Cooper Flag got 49 points from that Mavericks loss. But people saying he should be Rookie of the Year, but he missed the last 2 free throws. Wasn't clutch. Was not that clutch in college. So we're gonna see what he can do. See what Colin can do. He dropped 34, and Wemby last game on 29 points, 16 rebounds and 5 blocks. A really good stat line. And San Antonio going against the Rockets the last game. Yes, like I said, as of watching here, Wemby going up in the low post, and he just muscles his way in. He can just draw a lot of fouls. No one's watching me right now, so. And we're back. And a really well-balanced matchup here. The red hot Hornets going up against the SPURS. And Con Knipple is red hot. And he dropped 34 last game. 34 points for Con Knipple last game. Topping Cooper Flag's 49 piece. Was not clutch. Missed the last 2 free throws. See what the Hornets can do here in this matchup versus also the red hot SPURS with 7'5" Victor Wembanyama. And you also got to watch out for Brandon Miller. And with a healthy Brandon Miller, this Hornets team could really take off. I'm saying they can make a playoff push, yes. Am I saying they can win a playoff series? Maybe, I don't know. But we'll see if they can do. And, well, hopefully we get a really good matchup. The other games that are going on today are of course, we got right now's game, SPURS and Hornets, which is starting in just a few minutes. Then at 8:30, at 7, we have the Hawks and the Pacers. 7:30, Pelicans 76ers. 8, Bulls and Heat. And 8, Timberwolves and Grizzlies. And 8:30, Mavericks and Rockets. So a full day of basketball. Just see what happens here. Drop some things maybe down the chat. Suggestions for me. I found out how to do comments so on. As the NBA coming up after the break as a very Nipple versus Wimby. And the starting lineups for both teams. Starting lineups for Hornets and Spurs. And you have Nipple running the 2, Ball running the 1. You got Miles Bridges running the 3. Musa Diabate running the 4. Brandon Miller running the 3. No, he's running the 4. Musa Diabate running the 5. Starting lineup for the Spurs. Fox at the 1. Castle at the 2. Wimby, Vassell, and Champagny to round out 7'5" Wimby leading this team to a top spot in the West, number 2 in the West, and the starting lineup for the Hornets: Nipple, Miller, Ball, Bridges, and Diabate, who's been really heating up lately. And LaMelo Ball, all this talk about him not being the best, he's been showing up a lot lately. See what he can do. Charles Lee, 21 and 28 this season. The head coach of the Hornets on currently a 5-game win streak. Mitch Johnson, the second season as the Spurs head coach. He was the Spurs assistant from 2019 to 2024. And he's doing an immaculate job coaching this team. So, as we're going to tip off, Musa Diabate tipping off with Victor Wembanyama, the guy who shaved his head. And you got the young Nipple, Ball, Miller, Bridges, and Diabate. And you got some guys coming off the bench like Ryan Kalkbrenner, Sion James, and Lee McNeely. Some more rookies on the floor as it's at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. As Stephon Castle's going to bring the ball up. He's going to go over to Fox. Fox going down to Wimby, and they're double teaming Wimby, and Wimby's going to get fouled. And it's going to be on LaMelo Ball. That's going to be on LaMelo Ball. Castle's going to get to Wimby. Wimby with the pull-up. Jump shot is good. Wimby, a great player, as LaMelo's going to bring it up the court. LaMelo with a cutting Diabate, going to Miller. Over to Knipple, over to Brandon Miller again. Brandon Miller's going to drive to the corner. Oh, he's going to get out. He's going to pass it after the ball. LaMelo, ball. And he keeps the dribble alive, but it's stolen by Fox. Fox up to Castle, dunk. Stephon Castle with the dunk, a second-year player. And the ball's going to pull up and shoot. 3 for Melo. And it's going to be 4-3 now. As the Hornets are 21-28, Spurs are 32-15. Hornets looking to extend the win streak to 6. As Fox is going to whip it over to Castle, over to Champagnie for 3. Bang! Julian Champagnie for 3. If they can get going, this could be a long game for this defensive unit for the Hornets. And ball is going to go over to Bridges, back over the middle, over to Bridges. Bridges, good for 3. He's got a good stroke. He's got good distance. Bridges the longest to node Hornet three-pointer and Hornets three-pointers. He can really shoot the ball well from 3. And it's going to be Castle up the court over to Wemby. Wemby going to go over to Fox. Fox passes to Wemby. And a turnover by Fox. Pull up 3, Brandon Miller, no good. Rebound by Wembanyama. Oh, he tips it out. He loses the ball over to Knipple. Over to Miller, over to Bridges. The ball back to Bridges for 3. Miss. Great effort by Melo. And it's going to be the Hornets' ball. And it's going to be Miller. Over to Diabate, handoff to Melo. Resets, and it's going to be a foul. Oh, reach in on De'Aaron Fox. As, speaking of Diabate, going to be a great Kentucky game later. I'll not be streaming for that one. I'll be watching that game. But both Kentucky versus their old coach Calipari and Mark Pope. And went back to the game. Knipple, not much action. Got the ball. Speaking of Knipple, there he is. Knipple going to pass over to Diabate. Great pass. Great finish from Moussa Diabate. He's French as well as Wemby. As Castles, it's 8-7. Hornets are up. Fox are down to Wemby as a mismatch with Miles Bridges on. Fox going to pump fake, and he's going to go in. Out to Castle. Over to Devin Vassell for 3. Bang! Devin Vassell. And the Spurs are off to a hot shooting start today. It's early afternoon. He's going to go to LaMelo for 3. Bang! LaMelo ball playing big, shooting big. He's playing. LaMelo did not hesitate and just chucked it up there. Over to Fox. 11-10. Hornets are up. Fox going to shoot a little floater. Wemby! What the putback. Fox, one of the quickest men in the league, even though he's approaching 30. And it's going to be Knipple being guarded good over to Bridges. Bridges is going to pass. Going to screen by Diabate. Bridges is going to drive on Fox. He's going to lose the ball, get it back. Bridges is going to shoot a pull-up, little fadeaway jump shot, and it's going to be good. Miles Bridges looking against the smaller Fox and fades away for the bucket. And it's going to be Champagnie after to Vassell. Vassell on the pump. Wemby on the pump. Wemby going to drive on Diabate. And oh, Wemby can't finish the layup. He's got to be able to finish that if he wants to be a good player in this league, which he already is. Knipple with the Wemby on him. A little bit of a mismatch. Knipple over to Bridges. Back to Knipple. Knipple fakes the shot. Knipple gonna drive. And Knipple with a little finger roll. And it's gonna be good over Wemby. Time out. Spurs. It's 15-10. Hornets are up. Man, what a game it's been so far. Nice little finger roll by Knipple, and it's been Hornets so far. Eastern Conference versus Western Conference. Be back after this break. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. And a great matchup. This is going to be so. While at a break, I'm gonna look at some of the stats for these teams. So for the regular season, according to ESPN, the leading scorer will be Brandon Miller, averaging 21 points per game. If you round up, I'm around and everything. Diabate averaging 8 rebounds a game. LaMelo Ball averaging 8 assists a game. LaMelo Ball averaging 2 steals a game. And Ryan Cockburn averaging 2 blocks a game. And man, this Hornets team can really be very dangerous, as they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players averaging 10 or more. And as we check out the Spurs stats now. So the Spurs stats, the leading scorer is Victor Wembanyama with 24 points per game. Rebounds is Wemby with 11. Stephon Castle leads the team with 7 assists. Castle leads the team with 1 steal, and Wemby leads the team with 3 blocks. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people averaging over 10 points per game, as they have a lot of talented players. Now the turnovers, a guy that needs to dip down on the turnovers would definitely be Stephon Castle. I mean, he isn't doing the he ain't doing the worst, but he ain't doing the best either. You know, he's averaging 4 turnovers again. As tell me now, what's your predictions? What are your predictions for this game? Drop them down in the chat. What you think? And back to the talk of the Kentucky game. It's gonna be a tough game for Cal and Pope. As we're now now we're back in Charlotte, as Castle's gonna. I mean, yes, Castle's gonna bring the ball up over to Vassell, over to Fox. Fox with the yellow, and he can't finish. Ball with the rebound. It's Hornets on a 7-0 run. Miller can't connect on the 3 as it rims out. As rebound by Castle, gonna bring it up the court. Castle gonna go over Vassell, wide open in the corner. Bang! Devin Vassell for 3. It stops the 7-0 run. Knipple looking for a shot, can't get it. Screen by Knipple. By Ball. Go to Ball. And Ball trying to ISO a little bit. Goes into Wemby. And he gets it to Diabate. And Musa Diabate, guys, who's been really heating up lately, gets the bucket. As Fox over to Castle. A little of a high pass. Handles it well. Out to Wemby to reset. And Fox for 3. And now that is 9 points in the last couple minutes for the Spurs. And there's a lefty, De'Aaron Fox with the bucket. Reset with LaMelo Ball. Ball going to pull up for 3. No good. But he's going to get fouled. Trying to convert on the and 1 ball. He was hit in the head by De'Aaron Fox. I believe that is Fox's second. And Ball go to the free throw line. A little spin on that ball by Diabate on that last play. And a nice step back from De'Aaron Fox to rattle in the 3. And Ball's going to go to the free throw line. And he's going to hit the first one. And LaMelo Ball's on a free throw heater lately. He's made 22 straight. Gone. As Kalkbrenner is going to check in. And Dylan Harper's going to check in for the Spurs. As Green's going to check in. And for the Spurs, Luke Cornett's going to check in. Shot by LaMelo. Bangs them all in. Josh Green, a former Dallas Maverick. As Castle going to bring the ball up the court. Driving, kick out. Oh, little high for Vassell. As here we go, Miller to pass it in. It's gonna go over to Bridges' ball, and it's gonna be a foul. Yep, it's gonna be a foul. It's gonna be a foul. It was a foul on Bridges here with the ball. Bring up the ball. It's Castle. Castle gonna drive on ball, kick out to Harper, a promising rookie. Using shifty moves. Harper driving, little floater, good by Dylan Harper. Ball to Miller, back to ball. Ball off the screen by Miller. He's gonna step back. Good defense here as he gets it to Miller. Guarded by Vassell now. Vassell guards him. Miller drives up and air balls. Vassell on the rebound as he's going to go up the court over to Champagnie for three. Champagnie! And one. Foul on Miles Bridges. Oh my goodness. Champagnie drills the threes. He's knocked to the floor. Great pass by Vassell. Champagnie steps into it and drains it. Nothing but net. As that shot by Miller last possession was blocked by Vassell. As they're going to commercial as a foul, we'll be back with an and one opportunity for Julian Champagnie. And more in that Kentucky game. I feel like if Malachi Marino can get going, they can win this game. It's going to be hard for Kentucky to compete against Darius Cuff Jr., the talented freshman, and guys like Malik Thomas, Carter Knox, and Trevin Brazile. They got a really tough team. Going to be hard to stop them. I will not be live streaming for that one. Like I said earlier, the Hornets are a red-hot team coming into this game, winning their last 5, 7 of their last 9. And the Spurs, they're always red-hot when you have Wemby. As they won the last games, Wemby had 29 points, 16 rebounds, and 5 blocks. Like I said, he is their leading scorer. And Brandon Miller is the Hornets' leading scorer. And Dylan Harper, if he can get going, it could be a long game. And just a very, very well-balanced matchup. And the games for later today, actually, are going to be the Spurs and Hornets right now. 21-20 Spurs are up. Hawks and Pacers at 7. Pelicans 76ers at 7:30. Bulls and Heat at 8. Timberwolves and Grizzlies at 8. And Mavericks and Rockets at 8:30. So a day full of basketball. And tomorrow we got a day full of basketball too. As tough loss the Warriors, my favorite team last night. But Steph Curry went out with knee soreness. Steve Kerr's not worried about it though. As ever since Greg Popovich of the Spurs retired, they had a down year last year because Wemby got hurt. But now they have an up year this year. I believe second in the Western Conference. So, we'll see. As we're back, and you got 3 players from France here. You got Victor Wembanyama at 22, TJ Dane Solon at 20, and you got Moussa Diabate at 21. As a shot by Champagny completes the 4-point play. And you got Sion James at a UConn gonna bring it up, I believe, and it's gonna go to Green. Over to, I believe it's Grant Williams, over to Miller. Miller gonna drive, pull up, jump shot, no good. Gets his rebound. On rebound out to Grant Williams. Over to Miller. Getting good defended by Barnes. He's gonna pull up, shot, and it's gonna be a sorry. That's foul on Barnes there. Just got word that Paul George is getting suspended 25 games. And Miller makes the first one. Last 9 games for Brandon Miller, averaging 25 points per game, 54% on field goals, 45% on 3-point field goals, and free throws is 37 for 38. Amazing performance from Miller over these last few games. And Miller's going to hit that one, making him 28 for 29 in the last 9 games. As Harper's going to bring it up, a slasher from Rutgers over the corner, out of her Barnes in the corner, looking to get something going. Over to Keldon Johnson, over to Harper, over to Barnes for 3. No good. Good box out rebound by Sion James at Brandon Miller. Miller driving the rookie Harper on him. Harper blocked. We're tied at 22. And Harper on Miller again, screened by the 7-footer Cockburner from BYU, the rookie. Miller out to Josh Green, 3-ball, no good, rebound Barnes. Keldon Johnson shaved his head just like Wemby did. Barnes gonna pump, gonna drive, gonna pull it from the free throw line, no good, rebound by Josh Green up to Sion James. Sion James over to Josh Green, back to James. Sion James fakes the pass. He's off screen. Sion James, the little floater, cannot get it. Great effort there by Barnes, trying to get the ball up. But he had a turnover. Believe it or not, De'Aaron Fox is going to check in for the Spurs. Replacing, and Brandon Miller comes out too, actually. As he replaced the cell. And go over to Cockburner. Cockburn will hand off to Knipple. He's got to get going. Knipple, spinning shot, no good. Rebound, Cornet. Oh! Gets it to Josh Green. What a rebound. Back to Green. Back to Knipple. Layup. Knipple. That connection. As Dylan Harper sizing up. Decides to pass over to Harper. Harper gonna pull up for another jumper. Good. That's gonna be 4 for Harper. Harper, a left-handed player. It's the second field goal for Dylan Harper. And Cornet's gonna steal the ball. Also, we're tied at 24. Fox. Harper for 3. Bang! Dylan Harper. That's a third field goal for Harper. And he is 3 for 3. He's only 23% from the three-point line, but if he can get going, man. Fox knocks it out. Knipple's hands. It goes out of bounds. Hornets ball. And man, if he gets an open look, he will shoot the ball. A really good defender also. I believe he is better than Ace Bailey. It's my hot take. Kalkbrenner going to shoot a layer jumper, and it's going to go. As Harper going to drive, and he's going to, not the best drive by Harper, as Sion James is going to reset over to Knipple. Foul. Wouldn't have been a good shot if he even did put it up. Hits the top of the backboard. Knipple with misses there, but it was the foul. Fellow Duke player. As Dylan Harper is going to bring it up. Dylan Harper going to go over to Luke Cornet. They got 2 7-footers in this team. Cornet fakes the pass to Johnson. Out to De'Aaron Fox. Got it by Sion James. Screen. As it's going to be a pull-up pass over to Keldon Johnson in the corner. Pump fakes. Penetration cannot get it to go. As Colin Sexton, a guy who averages 14 points per game, is going to bring the ball up over to Grant Williams, over to Sion James, back to Knipple, over to Kalkbrenner, back to Knipple. Knipple layup, off the glass. Not the best shot of choice there. Keldon Johnson working on Grant Williams. And he's going to hit it off the glass, but it's going to be a foul on number 2, Grant Williams. We have 47 seconds left in this first quarter. Spurs up 27-26. Keldon Johnson to the line for 2. That's the first one, goes for Johnson. And the upcoming Casual TV games. Tonight, 8:30, Rockets and Mavericks. The Pioneers Classic, Bucks and Celtics, tomorrow at 3:30. And then tomorrow at 7, Lakers and Knicks. And then 9:30, well, atoning Nikola Jokic last night, 22 points. And then you got the red-hot SGA, which they've actually just lost the game. They cannot break the Warriors record. I'm so happy about going 7-2-9. They cannot do that. Now LaMelo going to bring it up, guarded by Castle, who's back in. Castle. And that's going to be a illegal screen here on the Spurs. Be a draw by Castle. Got it by Ball. Going to switch off of it. Castle in the corner to Keldon Johnson for 3. Cannot hit. Castle can't tip it in. Looking for a foul. Doesn't get it. And a bad pass there And Josh Green dives into the stands. LaMelo Ball, not the best pass. And it's going to be Dylan Harper passing it in. Like I said, a really good start from Rutgers, the rookie. I feel like Colin Knapp was the rookie of the year. But Derek Queen dropped 22 last night. He's getting up there too. Out of Maryland, yes, he's like a guard. He's a center, but he's a guard. You know what I mean? He's kind of like Wemby, but smaller. As on the floor right now is for the Spurs, Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, Victor Wembanyama, Barnes, and Johnson. And on the floor for the Hornets is going to be Con Knipple. I'm not showing the players right now. Con Knipple, Josh Green, Sion James, Grant Williams, and I believe that is Musa Diabate. Yes. And then Stephon Castle going to get the ball, sizing up the rookie, Sion James. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And he's going to get a shot up. Wemby! Oh, it was a foul. Wemby would have had the bucket. Two shots for Castle. It's going to be a foul on Knipple. Last season, Castle had 15 points per game. Now it's 17. 43 field goal percentage, 45 now. And assists 4, now 7. He was the rookie of the year last year. Castle going to knock down the first one. Kalkbrenner going to check in for the last .30. The rookie out of BYU, 7-footer rookie out of BYU. Speaking of BYU, AJ DeBance, though, really talented player. There's not really much to do here at the end of the first quarter, even if he does make this, and he's going to miss it. And nothing, is Sion James going to check it up. Nope. But a very well balanced first quarter, 30-26. The San Antonio Spurs on the road at the Charlotte Hornets, winning 30-26. Be back after the break. 38 minutes into this film. Well, live stream, whatever you want to call it. The leading scorers to both teams are LaMelo Ball, 9 points, 2 rebounds. Vassell, 6 points and 1 block. As a guy who's been underrated that I believe should be in the MVP conversation is none other than Tyrese Maxey. He is just... Now, talking about 76ers, I was checked by Joel Embiid. Man, he's been on a heater lately. I never thought he'd be the same after that injury, but hey, he might be even better. I don't know if he's ever going to play again, but man, yeah, he's going to play again. He's good. As over his last couple games, he's averaging like 35 points per game. So, just see what happens here. As getting ready to get into the second quarter here. and we could just see what happens. It's pursuing new movie made by, actually produced by Steph Curry, GOAT. It's supposed to be a really good movie. So, let's get into the second quarter. The Conknipple family. His dad, Conknipple Sr., Wisconsin Lutheran College, number 2 all-time leading scorer. Her mom, Charlie Norgard, University of Green Bay. UW Green Bay. He has 4 brothers, Kid, Kingston, Kager, and Cash. They all play basketball. And what a game it has been for the people so far of these Spurs teams. There's Charlie Knipple, his mother. It's going to be a pass in. It's going to bring the ball up is Ball. And Bridges over to LaMelo Ball. Ball dribbling the ball up. Is going to go to Knipple. A ball, step back 3. Air ball. Ha, not the best shot he could have shot there. There was 2.2 seconds on the shot clock there, so he said to check it up. 50% field goal percentage for the Spurs, 45% for the Hornets. 6 of 8 3-point field goals, 3 of 8. Spurs have 6 of 8. Wemby pull-up jump shot off the front iron. Over to LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball brings it up. Foul on Dylan Harper. It's a 4-point game. San Antonio has the ball, leading Charlotte 32-26. LaMelo Ball trying to get the ball through the rim, and Wembanyama keeps rejecting it. Spurs did win the fast break in that first quarter opportunities. And going to be a drive by Sexton. Sexton cannot. He was looking for a foul, and he did get one. Foul on Stephon Castle. And Sexton to the line. Yes, averaging 14 games so far this season. 14 of 10, actually. Check them. Never hurts to check, you know. He is averaging 14 points per game. This is what I thought. Sexton, an 85% free throw shooter. As second one is up. It is good, but he makes both of them. Nothing but net. This is Dylan Harper. Gonna bring the ball up. And it's gonna be a layup for Castle. Give the assist to Wemby. Drive by ball. Knocked away by Harper. Can't get the ball back as he slips. Knipple guarded by Johnson. Knipple going for the 3. Thought he got foul. Block. Harper. Dylan Harper with the dunk. 34-28. And San Antonio has come ready to play. Not the greatest shot choice by Knipple. And then the steal, the pass, Johnson to Harper. Throws it down hard. Lefty. As yes, a great game so far. Knipple needs to get it going if they want to win this game. I believe he only has 4 points to this point of the game. Yes, I believe only 4 points in this game so far. See if they can get it going. Kalkbrenner, like I said, a 7-footer out of BYU. He's been panning out a little bit lately, but he just has not been the best. As check out my video I made yesterday. I made my 3rd episode of Baking for Beginners. I made bachelor cookies. You'll go see what those. Go check it out. This bachelor cookies on my playlist, Baking for Beginners, episode 3. But probably do 3 or 4 episodes before we move on to the second segment, like baking slash cooking for intermediates. And I have some surprises for cookies and stuff there, so see what we can do. See what I can do. Like, subscribe, please. So, as we have the Super Bowl coming up, who do you I think the Patriots have a good shot of winning it. But the Hornets, I'm not the Hornets, sorry. The Seahawks are a very, very talented team, so we'll see what happens. Sam Darnold versus Drake May. My personal MVP, Drake May. Yes, they have had an easy schedule, but not the easiest path. I think the easiest path is the 2016, 2017 Patriots. As we're getting ready to come back to the Hornets Spurs game. And 34-28 drive by Sexton. And it's going to be good. And it's good. Stephon Castle going to bring the ball up. Castle. Drive out to Dylan Harper for 2. Good. Dylan Harper. I believe that is the 11 points for Harper now. A right-handed shot for the lefty. Wimby going in. Wimby cannot block it. And just a great drive by Sexton on that last, as Wimby tried to block it, couldn't do it though. And Dylan Harper, man, just a great finish with his right. 36-30, Melo looking to make it 36-31, he cannot. As LaMelo is going to make it 36-31 now. Now, Dylan Harper going to bring the ball up. Harper going to pass down to Wimby for the dunk. Wimby-Niama. Put it down 38-31. Oh, my goodness. And kick out, and it's going to be tipped, I believe. Yes, and it's going to go back to the Hornets. Man, throw it right over Knipple's head. Great pass by Harper, Knipple and Bridges. And he just dunks it down. You can never have too much of Wimby. And Wimby's hyped up about it. Hand off to Ball, idea Bate, Ball, step back 3, no good. He might need to stop shooting the three. Is Dylan Harper going to bring it up? He's going to reset over to Wemby. Wemby trying to take over the game. Misses the pull-up jumper. Ball over to Sexton for three. Bang! Colin Sexton for three. 38-34. All of a sudden, it's a 4-point game. A foul on the... It's going to be a foul on, I believe, Musa Diabate. And Miller's going to check in for Knipple. Mitch Johnson checking Fox. Wemby sizing up. He's going to fall. It's going to roll out of Wemby's hands to Bridges. Over to LaMelo Ball. Melo going to drive. Going to kick to Sexton. Dump off to Diabate. Out to LaMelo. Floater for Melo. No. It is good. Rolled in. Mitch Johnson wants a timeout. 38-36 Spurs. Now, as we're nearing the All-Star break, seeing what teams can get it going. As going to come back, it's only a 2-point lead for the Spurs, 38-36. As just, like I said, a 38-36 game. And just see what happens. As Knipple has not been a factor, but there is a rookie that has been a factor, and that is the number 2 pick in Dylan Harper out of Rutgers. No, sorry, not the number 2 pick, number 5 pick, Dylan Harper. And just see as the two teams been going at it. I think the largest lead has been like 7 or 8, and that was a few minutes ago, and the Hornets cut it to 2. And so it's been good. Okay. So, as that dunk we seen earlier, what that got him going was Dylan Harper ooping it to Wemby for the dunk over Knipple and Bridges. As he just towers over everybody, 7'5", 7'4", 7'5", Victor Wembanyama. As Wemby's on the bench now. As out there for the Spurs, you got Dylan Harper, De'Aaron Fox, Devin Vassell, Luke Cornett and Harrison Barnes. Harper has the ball over Cornett. Barnes going to get it over to Fox. Pull up, jump shot is good from the paint. Sexton going to bring it up. Sexton with Harper guarding him. Screen by Diabate. Gets off it. Over to Brandon Miller. Miller going to drive. Going to put up a hesitation jump shot, and it is good. 40-38. 7:40 left in the third quarter. Spurs are up. Dylan Harper, guy who's been good in this game. Vassell back to Harper. Harper trying to throw it up to Cornett. It gets tipped. But he resets. Going to pass it to Cornett. Cornett, not the best pass. Still should have handled it well. Cannot get it to go. Sexton, pull up three. Bang! Colin Sexton. As the Spurs turned it over, Hornets take the lead 41-40. Vassell, jump shot. No good, but he got fouled by Miller, I believe. As Sexton has 10 points in this quarter. As what a shot by Sexton over the rookie Dylan Harper. Just great shot, giving them the lead. But Vassell going to the line, makes his first, now has a chance to take back the lead. Castle and Champagny checking in back in for the Spurs. And you got Knipple checking in for the Hornets. The rookie dropped 39 points in the last game, defeating the Mavericks, spoiling Flag's 49-point night. And Vassell's going to miss the second one, rebounded by Champagny, sorry. Rebound over to Sexton. Gonna bring it up. Sexton over to Musa Diabate. Diabate working on Cornett. Cannot hit. Cornett with the rebounds. We're tied up at 41. Fox gonna bring it up over to Cornett. Back to Fox. Fox is going to out to reset to Vassell. Back to Fox. And a bad pass there. And a turnover. And a miscommunication between Vassell and Fox. A really talented Spurs team that can really, really get into it. They have a chance at winning the title. As Ryan Kalkbrenner, a 7-footer from BYU, is going to get the ball. It's going to be a foul, and it's going to... Another foul here. I don't believe either time was in the bonus. Kalkbrenner shoots 78% from the field. That's good. There's a couple of dunks, a lot of half hooks, but he knows when the bread is buttered, and that's in his dunker spot. As Kalkbrenner handed off to Miller. Miller going to pull up, jump shot. No good. Kalkbrenner cannot get the board. Board by Cornett over to Fox. Fox over to Vassell. 3-pointer in the corner. Vassell cannot hit. And Knipple pull up 3. No good. Rebound Kalkbrenner. Gets it hit out. Oh, and it's a steal. Vassell. Castle gets fouled on the fast break. Castle got crushed and he'll go to the line. 2. That's going to be a foul on Colin Sexton. And Castle trying to put the Spurs up by 2. Tomorrow at 3:30 will be the Pioneers Classic, Bucks and Celtics. And Castle makes the first, puts him up. And he's going to make the second 2, bringing the Spurs up 43-41. Sexton going to bring the ball up the court. So an hour into the stream. As Knipple going to get it, trying to pass it, gets it knocked away. It's going to be out of bounds. It's Hornets ball. As SPURS are being really aggressive from the defensive end. As going to pass it up to Knipple. Knipple going to pull up for a jumper. No good. His shot is just not going incidentally. He only has 4 points. It's Castle. Screen by Champagny. Drive by Castle. And Castle cannot get it off the glass. Gets his own rebound. Out to Vassell. 3-pointer. No good. Rebound Miller up to Knipple. Knipple over to Grant Williams. 3-pointer for Miller, no good. Rebound Vassell. They're pushing the ball. Slows up the pace. Hits it to Castle, who's going to go. Pull up mid-range shot, no good. Cornet trying to hit the rebound, but he can't get it. Hornets ball. Looks like Wembanyama's going to check in. Third-year player out of France. And he had blood clots last year. Didn't know if he was ever going to be able to play again, but he's fine now this year. And they're saying out on Cornet, and that looks like that it hit off of Knipple's finger, but they called it SPURS ball. Castle going to get to Wemby on the smaller Diabate. He's going to muscle his way forward, misses it, misses his putback, and not the best shot sequence there. 3, Josh Green, no rebound Castle. Up to Fox on a 2-on-1. Well, 1-on-2. Fox over Champagny, no good. Julian Champagny can't hit. Sion James, the rookie out of UConn. As a drive by Miller. Miller pull up, fade away, good from the free throw line. Corner free throw line, actually. Jalen Fox can bring it up. He's got a tie ball game at 43. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Champagny. Drive off the front iron. Oh. And Knipple gets it going. Finally. And he rattles in the 16-footer drive. Goodbye, Stephon Castle. Castle, quick drive, quick bucket. We're tied at 45. As coming off is going to be Miller can't get it. Moussa Diabate at the top. Knipple 3-ball. Gets fouled by Champagny trying to plead his case. But can't plead it, and Knipple's going to go to the line. Let me see here. Is this a foul? He did get ball, but it looks like he did get a little bit of hand, too. Ball first, hand second. As Knipple going to miss the first. Man, he's having a rough day. He does have 3, so maybe we can capitalize on the next 2. Yes, he's going to hit the second one. As Cornet and Dylan Harper, the guy who's been thriving, is going to check in. Last guy to lead the league in free throw percentage of the rookie was Oni Dishigano, I think. I can't pronounce his name, but Knipple's doing that right now. And you got Cornet in the game checking in as Over to Wimby for three. No good. You got Wimby and Cornette in there. As Miller gonna drive. And he's gonna get fouled by Cornette. I mean, no, it's gonna be. Yes, it's gonna be a foul on Cornette. As minute 5 into the stream, and Miller goes to the line. Hits the first. See if he can hit the second. As looks like he got 2 stars, Udonis Haslem and Dirk Nowitzki in the halftime show. But you got Cornette passing it into Champagny along with Castle. Harper and Wimby. No. Yes, Harper and Wimby. No, Castle and Wimby, sorry. And then you got throwing up and trying to throw it up to Cornette, cannot hit. Champagne's going to have to check one up. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Really good defense there by Charlotte. As they can really capitalize here. Yep, tried to lob it up to Cornette, just couldn't get it. As the Hornets leading by 4 points here with 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Victor only has 4 points and only 1 rebound. And Miller hasn't been an atypical performance for the Spurs. And Miller knocks down the tray. And 52-45, Brandon Miller, 11 points, 3 for 10 for the field goal. On field goals, Wimby, underperformance. Castle for 3, no good. Rebound, LaMelo Ball. Ball pushing it. Gonna go. Ball using his moves. Ball looking, driving on Wimby. Kick to the corner. 3 by Miller again. Bang! Brandon Miller! And 1! Another 4-point play opportunity. We've had 1 by each team now, leading by 10. Brandon Miller, not your typical 3-point shooter a lot, but man, on the foul by Wimby, drains the 3. Great pass by Josh Green, and swish. As Brandon Miller, 14 points, 12 this quarter. Just sweat draining from his neck. And he hits it. 4-point plays. They're up 11. They were 15-2 run in the last 2 minutes and 50 seconds. As it's going to be knocked out of bounds. We got a foul here on San Antonio. And the Hornets really, really heating it up. With a minute 16 left. Foul on Luke Cornette. LaMelo Ball. Bringing up the court over to Moussa Diabate. Miller! Launches again! Bang! Brandon Miller! 3 ball! 18-2 run. Johnson can't stop the run. Rebound by Diabate up to Miller. Miller looking for another one. No good. Man. He threw into a double team as Dylan Harper's going to drive, and he's going to lay it in. Now it's 18-4 run. 59-47. Moussa Diabate dunk! Woo! And this bench is fired up. Mitch Johnson might want to call a timeout. That's a 16-2 run, sorry. In the last 241. 16-2. So it's actually, according to my calculations, it's 18-4 because they've scored. But, anyways, Miller, man, he's on fire now. First he got fouled. Thought he got fouled again on the and one, but it doesn't matter. Musa Diabate finishes the dunk. Going into the break with about a minute left. And there's the Moosey who's for Musa. He just works hard and works and studies and works some more. It's going to be Dylan Harper, Fox, Champagny, Johnson. There's Cornette on the floor. And man, Brandon Miller, like I said, when he gets going, he can be a real factor. Brandon Miller's looking like Steph Curry out here. This corner and for the Hornets, it's Ball, Green, Miller, Bridges, and Williams out there. De'Aaron Fox is going to bring it up. 61-47 Hornets lead. Dylan Harper back to Fox. Fox for three, no good. Rebound by LaMelo Ball. Melo going to bring it up with 8 seconds left. Just looking to take the final shot. Ball, 3 seconds left. Grant Williams for two, no good. Huh. And it's 61-47, halftime. And they close the second quarter on a 20-4 run. Brandon Miller, 16 points in the corner with the halftime break. He reads you off some stats from halftime. So some halftime stats are 20 for 41 field goals for the Hornets and 17 for 40 for the Spurs. 48 for 50%, 48.8 field goal percentage for the Hornets, 42 for the Spurs. The Spurs lead just about everything in offense. Now, the Spurs' leading scorer is Dylan Harper with 13 points. The Hornets is the red-hot Brandon Miller. And just like I said, there's a lot of games coming up. The next matchup these two teams have is March 14th at 8 p.m. So see what happens there. Thanks for support. Don't forget to like the video and go subscribe to my channel. Go check out my latest video, which is yesterday, cooking bachelor cookies. You'll find out what those are if you go watch. And, well, spoiler alert, they're pretty good. They're nothing fancy, but they're good. So, you can just see what happens is Con can nipple. The story last game dropping 36 points. Not been on point today with only 4. As Harper has 1 block, Miller has 4 rebounds, 1 block, and 18 points. Yep, make sure to check out my channel. Make sure to actually check out my cousin's channel. His channel is CM Bikes on YouTube. You should go check him out. He does a lot of mountain biking stuff. and started his YouTube channel about 2 years ago actually, and his success 43 subscribers, looking to get to 50 by in a good 2 months. As Nikola Jokic going off last night in his return for 31 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists. Jokic made history last night with 30 plus points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists in 25 minutes. Under 25 minutes. As you see here, the Spurs try to pass the ball along a lot, and the Hornets, it's the 61-47 lead. And man, they are just chewing, kind of obliterating the team right now, the Spurs. As, like I said, Paul George is suspended 25 games for violating a policy, and he was starting to heat up a little bit. So, and then Dylan Harper, the rookie, dropping 11 points in that first half. He's crafty, shifty, gritty, has the integrity. See what you can do in the second half. Oh, excuse me.
Dylan? Yeah. Mommy said, give me my phone back. Okay. Are you done broadcasting for me?
No, I'm live right now, but
Okay. That's all I want.
there's no one watching right now, so
Oh.
it's halftime.
Dylan? Yeah? Can you bring me the dog bed covers up? I'm not going to look the other something. Yeah, okay. Did someone's about to be watching me?
Alright, so, and we're back in a really, really well-balanced matchup. Yeah, on Chase is on. He hears you.
Chase who?
My cousin. Ready to go back on, as that was your halftime report. As next time we'll try to put the chat on, so you guys can chat on here. But after this break, get back to the game. And I actually did a broadcast with last Sunday, and that was the Patriots Broncos divisional round game. I mean AFC Championship game, and got into that. I got into that one. So go ahead and check that one out, and go check. And check my last cooking video. Was yesterday. Made bachelor cookies. You'll see what they are if you go watch that video. It's on my playlist, Baking for Beginners. Or just go on my channel and you'll find that out. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Speaking of subscribing and liking, go subscribe and like. Go subscribe and like my cousin's channel, who is actually live right now. Like I said, it is CM Bikes. So go and subscribe to that. It's getting ready to come back here. Because on Paul George's, after he got suspended, he says, "I am focused on just using this to make myself better." That's what he says. Is we have multiple stats here, and actually the 3-point percentage for each team is 40 for the SPURS, 47 for the Hornets. So that's making a big difference. Come back and after this, I'd say about 5 more minutes until halftime is over. Make sure to check out all my cooking videos, my sports videos, everything. Subscribe, like. My last sports video, I believe, was a mock draft, and after this, like a few days, I'll drop a pre-Super Bowl mock draft, and then after, I'll post a post-playoff mock draft. Post-Super Bowl mock draft. So, there that is. And I'm up to 45 subscribers now. Thank you for that. And no, actually, my last video was AFC and NFC Championship predictions. Sorry. That's what that was. And, yep, make sure to go subscribe to CM Bikes. He only has 4 subscribers, he has 4 videos, so make sure. Anyhow, longer halftime than usual here. So, you just gotta sit back and enjoy it, you know. It's got only one person watching it right now. You're tuning in, tell your friends, family, whatever. Come tune in and listen to me commentating the game. Like the video also, please. I got 45 total views last stream, which was last Sunday, and 7 likes. And we have 3 today so far. Glenn and Bill have been heating it up as we're going to come back from halftime. Speaking of basketball, as we have college basketball. And right there is Duke and Virginia Tech, 60-49. Cam Boozer did a nice little YOLO dunk. Yes, number 10 Houston going against Cincinnati, Pittsburgh and Clemson. Got a lot of games today. I'm not going to name them all off, but a big one is Kansas versus BYU, Kentucky versus Arkansas. And tomorrow you got Alabama versus Florida. Florida's starting to heat up at just the right time. So, see what they can do. As Brandon Miller saying, he exploded there in those last couple minutes there. His season average is 20, and he has a first half. And he has in the first half today he had 18, and as we come back for the second half on Spurs and Hornets, as LaMelo Ball is going to bring the ball up the court. Ball hands it off to Diabate. Diabate over to LaMelo Ball. Ball over to Miller. Miller looking, dribbling, driving, hesitation. Oh, little teardrop. Brandon Miller, 20 points. As 63-47. As it is a lot better game than the score tells right now. As going to be a drive by Fox, cannot hit. The shots are just not going in for the Hornets. Spurs right now. Melo driving, hand off to Diabate. Diabate back to Ball. Ball on the drive. Ball, little floater, good. Largest lead for each team is 16 for the Hornets, and 8 for the Spurs. And a nice layup by Wemby, and pull up 3. Miles Bridges, no. Gets to LaMelo, pumps. LaMelo pumps. Side step 3, no good. As Vassell going up the court, going to Wemby. Wemby, pull up 3. Oh, off the glass. Did not even hit the rim. And Bridges over the Ball. Melo underestimated point guard. He's going to pass it to Moussa Diabate. Moussa Diabate, good. Over to Stephon Castle. Castle going to bring it up. Over to Wemby. Wemby over to Ball. Fox. Fox kicks out Castle. Bang. Stephon Castle. Now it's 67-52. Hornets are up. Over the Spurs. LaMelo Ball going to bring it up. Ball over to Miller. Miller to Diabate. Miller lighting the 3-point shot up. Miller got it blocked. Back out to him. Has to put it up. And oh! What a shot. Brandon Miller. Just masterful. And you got Wemby on the drive hand of Fox. Fox for three. No good. Rebound by Miles Bridges. Bridges going to hand off the ball. Ball's going to reset. Knipple's back in the game. Ball going to drive. Ball looking for a foul, and he's not going to get it. Just checks one up there. Drive by Castle. Over to Vassell. Vassell to Wemby. Back to Castle. Castle. Gonna go. Drive. No, Wemby trying to get even more rebounds. And he finally hits it in. Wembanyama bats it around about 5 times and hits it. And LaMelo Ball getting the ball. Out to Bridges behind the back pass to Ball. Melo to the corner. Knipple. It's going to be Spurs ball. And a little fadeaway TU spin, whatever you want to call it, for Brandon Miller there. And they're going to have to, LaMelo going to have to shoot it up. Did he get it off? Yes, he did. But it hits the rim. Moving by Vassell over to Champagny. Champagny to Fox. Champagny with the pump. He's going to draw Fox on the spin. He's trying to steal. Champagny for three. Bang! Julian Champagny. Brandon Miller cannot answer. Rebound Wemby. 69-57. Fox resets, waiting for Wemby to come back down. Wemby gonna drive, spin, loses the ball, but gets fouled by, I believe, Musa Diabate. It's been a really hard-fought game so far. And Wemby goes to the line, is gonna hit the post. He was a 2023 Rookie of the Year. He's a 2-time All-Star. 2025, 2026. Wemby is. And he led the NBA in blocks. In rookie season. Wemby now has 10 points. And he's just really talented all over the floor. He can shoot the ball. He can do it all. He's a high-level, top-tier player. As LaMelo gonna drive, kicking it out. Oh, it gets stolen by Harper. Kick out. It's stolen by Knipple. Knipple at the ball. Oh, alley-oop. Miles Bridges. Castle dribbles the ball up the court over to Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper. Over to Wemby. Harper. Over to Castle. Castle out to Vassell for three. Rims out. Rebounded. Up to Miller. Over to Miles Bridges. Pull up three. No good. Rebounded. A blocking foul on LaMelo Ball. As pass to oop. As back after this break. If you're watching, go tell your friends to watch, your family to watch, and make sure to subscribe, please. as we currently have 46 subscribers. As hoping to make it to 50. It's my second live stream. First one was the Spurs game. The Broncos Patriots game. And that one went well. Getting into that is the Patriots won that game 10-7. So we can see what can happen in the game is now we have 6 likes, 2 viewers. Now it's the likes trying to get past 7. One from last live stream. Now, start doing more live streams when I can. Will not be live streaming the Kentucky game today, and I will not be live streaming the Super Bowl. As the Hornets have been buzzing to end that first half. They were. As Miller he's just a slasher. He can do it all. You have to put a hand in his face. As Wimby averaging 24 points per game. Only has 10 tonight, averaging 11 rebounds. Sorry, today. And he only has 3 today. He only has 3 rebounds today. Now he's going to pass it in to Castle, fouled by Josh Green. 71-56, Charlotte is up. Castle going to bring the ball up the court. Over to Dylan Harper. Over to Luke Cornett. Harper 3! Bang! Dylan Harper! With 14 now. He's 2 for 2 in the 3 ball. Ball gonna drive. LaMelo off the glass. What a finish by Ryan Kalkbrenner. And here we go. Dylan Harper has the hot hand lately. As he's going to continue. Is he going to continue to have it? We'll see. Castle going up. Looking for foul. He can get one rebound. Fighting, playing hot potato with the ball. Miller, YOLO, pass out. Stolen. Champagne. Drive, resets. Out to Castle. Over Vassell. 3-0. Rebound by Cockburn over to Miller, over the ball. Here's ball. Over to Bridges, into Cockbrenner. Bang! A dunk. 75-59. Harper loses it. Dylan Harper can't hit. 3. Brandon Miller now. Vassell. Dry. Pull up. Good by Devin Vassell. Dry by Brandon Miller. Passing by Brandon Miller. Just a clean mid-range by Vassell there. Dry by Mello. With the ball. Castle brings the ball up. Castle in the corner. Dylan Harper. Oh, can't hit that 3. He was wide open, too, in the corner. LaMelo 3 no. Vassell on the drive. Vassell pull up jump shot. Good. Mello off the screen. Over to Miller. Blocked by Cornette. Drive by Castle. Over to Vassell. Champagny in the corner. Bang! Julian Champagny. And here we come. Drive. Miller. Brandon Miller
Hello?
cannot
Okay.
hit. And
Made it? Is he all right?
Dylan, corny room.
Oh, okay.
Going into the break.
Just text me and let me know he makes it up there okay. All right, and I will.
Turn it down. All the way.
Okay.
Go in the other room.
Well, listen, you need to go online and set up a payment arrangement for your phone, okay? And then go in there.
Here we go.
Car insurance. Pay that first. And then next week you can work on your car payment. But make sure you save enough money for you to make it.
As they're trying, Spurs trying to mount a comeback. Can they or can they not?
All right. Love you.
We will see.
Bye.
For 6 subscribers, let's get to 50. And right now, the big college basketball game is an ACC Classic. You got Duke and Virginia Tech. As right now it's 64-56, Duke winning. Cameron Boozer with 18 had a little nice Euro step dunk. Caden Boozer has 6. Their dad, Carlos Boozer. And the Boozer twins are actually thinking about going to Kentucky, but they committed to Duke. Spurs are coming back on a 17-6 run and cutting the Charlotte's lead 75-66. It's p.m. Mitch Johnson, the second season as SPURS head coach, played at Stanford, and he played. Is Miller gonna hit the first one? But if Jack Simka, he's a young coach, he knows what he's doing. So Dylan Harper can bring the ball up. Over to Barnes, back to Harper in the corner. 3, Keldon Johnson, no. It's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Charlotte's ball. Sexton had it knocked away. With 2.6 on the shot clock, Knipple coming in. Nipple and James coming in. Knipple has not made a 3. They have 2.6 on the shot clock. Maybe trying to get it to Knipple. They do get it to Knipple. 1 second on the shot clock. Did not even realize. And he turns the ball over. I believe that's what the coach brought him in for. He just didn't even realize it. Hornets led by 20 not that long ago. The lead is now 11. The Spurs got back into this game. 17-6 run. Barnes holding it. Keldon Johnson rises up, and he gets a little one-handed hook shot. Spurs have a 9-2 run in the last 2 minutes 30. Kalkbrenner setting for a screen. Over for Sexton. Sexton shoots a shot up, and it's good. Callan Sexton. He weaves his way into the paint and puts it in after the screen by Kalkbrenner. 3, Barnes good. 79-71. Sexton looking for more points and no good. Rebound by Sion James. Great effort. Sexton gets another shot. Bang! Callan Sexton. De'Aaron Fox brings the ball up. Dylan Harper pumps on a 3. Pulls up for a jumper. Good by Dylan Harper. Skip Spurs want to come back down by 9. And step back from Knipple. Bang! Knipple. First 3 of the game. And a 3. And Harper. Whoa. Got a couple of rookies going at it. Drive Sion James now. End of the third quarter, 85-75. Hornets up. I'll be back after this.
Tell your daddy when you go upstairs that Sammy just called and she's at home, but Danny ain't made it yet. But she's gonna text me when he does.
Sammy.
Hello? Okay. All right, now we'll talk to y'all tomorrow sometime. All right, love you. Bye. Did you tell her? Yeah. Paul just made it.
Oh, I better be back. Got a day 4 basketball and a day 4 college basketball. Go Kentucky. Going on 6:30 by former coach John Calipari.
Danny just made it home too.
Like a board game or? Yeah.
And so,
Oh, you want to play a game?
Yeah.
All right. That's good.
Scrabble. I want to play Scrabble.
He's been wanting to play Scrabble for a few days now.
All right, we'll play the other night. It's interesting.
as Wimby has 10 points and 3 rebounds now. And
Play Scrabble upstairs. Push that here. Right, go in here. We're gonna have to move the.
Feels better.
I was gonna watch the TV.
Dylan, Mom said you're going upstairs.
Yeah, you can almost see it.
You can. I put up the
And we're back for the fourth quarter. Defense wins championships. Fourth quarter is where the games are won. And Dylan Harper going to bring the ball up the court. And Harper go over to Keldon Johnson. Johnson over to Wimby. Wimby over to Fox. De'Aaron Fox, pull up, jump shot. No good. Rebound, Colin Knippel. Colin Knippel bringing the ball up, hit his first 3 moments before the fourth quarter ended. Musa Diabate cannot hit the short little floater. De'Aaron Fox gonna try to size up Sexton going into goodbye goodbye De'Aaron Fox. Colin Sexton. On the drive, over to Sexton. Back to Diabate. On the floater. Good. Gets the roll. Dylan Harper drive. Harper gets it blocked. And rebound. Knippel bringing up the court. Knippel. Knippel. Pass. Colin Sexton 3. Bang. 7-point lead. For the, it's going to be a 13-point lead for the Hornets, and Sexton banging on his head. And it's going to be a 3 by Harrison Barnes. No good. Rebound, Keldon Johnson. Keldon Johnson gets it stripped, and it's going to be a foul. Diabate with committing the foul. As got one person watching right now. And make sure to go subscribe. Check out my latest video.
She's got on ice skates and she's pushing the snow. And she's in that dress. Yeah, I'm sure she does.
As Duke beat Virginia Tech 72-58.
I got us some jalapeno. Oh, did you hear that?
And
Oh, you're electrifying.
the Pioneers Classic tomorrow at 3:30. killed it just at the line. Made the first. Made the second. 90-79, 11-point lead for the Horns with 10 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Nipple. Stephon Castle trying to get his team back in the game. Johnson with the smaller Sion James on him. Wimby, sorry. And then Fox out. De'Aaron Fox. Wimby has Grant Williams on him. Throws it up. Wimby might have flapped a little bit, but he just went. Threw it up. Yeah, you're going to see that with Wimby, how Sally is, As Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets of the North Carolina Tar Heels game you started. Wimby at the line for two has not been the best day for him so far. .201, minute 57 left in this stream. On this stream, sorry. And sponsored by Mercedes-Benz. Really good free throw shooter, Wimby. And Sexton going to drive. Sexton over to Moussa Diabate, Sion James. Sion James dribbles over Grant Williams. Three. No good. Bang! Free ball by Sexton. And Fox gonna drive. Fox, a little hesitation. Lavos left for Fox. 10-point lead for the Hornets. 93-83, 8:59 left. Sion James looking over to Sexton, over to Knipple. Skip past to Grant Williams. Step back three. Grant Williams. Bang! Not the guy that you wouldn't be shooting three-pointers, but man, well, he got a little lucky there. Gives the Hornets a 13-point lead. We're back after the break. And, man, only like a good 10-point lead, but the score, the Hornets up by 20. It's a lot better than people anticipated it to be. Like I said, 46 subscribers, looking to go to 50, 55 by the end of the month. Actually, no, that's like tomorrow. So, like, by the end of next month. Now, Kentucky and Arkansas coming up at 6:30. Will not be streaming. Now, I do a lot of sports videos, but I do have a baking for beginners series, and that That's why I cook. Baking/cooking for beginners. And the series is I bake stuff simple and easy, then work our way up to advanced. Like one more episode of simple, and then we'll move up to intermediate, which will be some cookies and cake, maybe cake stuff, And then for the advanced, I have something real good for advanced. I'll be posting a lot more sports videos after the Super Bowl's done, mock drafts, power rankings, and then I'll be posting a lot more NBA videos. Maybe some more MLB videos. I don't think I've done MLB videos yet. Which is not my strong suit, but hey, honestly. Favorite team is the Colorado Rockies. Go Rockies, baby! I ain't the best. I can tell you that. Anyways, we're back. And Colin Sexton's being a beast this game. Stats are the Hornets Spurs game. 96-83. Dylan Harper has 20 points for the Spurs. Brandon Miller 24. Dylan Harper is 2 for 3 on threes, 9 for 13 the field goals. Con Knipple has 11. And when do the Mavericks play? Mavericks play today, 8:30 versus the Rockets. See what Flag can do. Anyways, back to the game. Barnes has the ball. Wemby has it up top. Wemby going to go back to Castle. Castle over to Barnes for 3. Bang. Harrison Barnes. Second best record in the Western Conference. Trying not to lose this one. Sexton. Off a screen. Driving. Looking. Knipple. Knipple drive out. Grant Williams. Cannot hit. Rebound out. Knipple. Cannot hit the 3. Knipple just couldn't capitalize. And Castle. Driving. Barnes, 3, bang! Harrison Barnes. Man. He used to play for the Warriors, and now he's on the Spurs. And now they're only down by 7 points. It's Harrison Barnes, back-to-back threes. Whatever you need, coach, I'll answer it. Spurs, down by 7, rallying back. And so if you've got one person watching right now, make sure you go tell your friends, like the video, subscribe, tell them to hop on so I can get more views, So, tell them. And then, make sure to subscribe and go check out my latest video. A lot more streams. It's going to be back as Jimmy Butler's on my screen. Prayers up to him. Man. Make sure you go check the new movie GOAT. It's coming out in theaters in February. It's supposed to be a really good movie. Inspired by Steph Curry. So, make sure you go check that out. Oh, sorry. I'm yawning so much today. Make sure to tune in for the All-Star, the Pro Bowl games for the NFL. Tuesday. As tonight, the Mavericks and the Celtics Cooper Flag versus Kevin Durant at 8:30 on ABC. And getting ready to get back on stream. As we're back on Prime here. As in Spectrum Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. And Wimby trying to win this game. Here we go. So, you got LaMelo. Bring the ball up the court. Out the Bridges over to Brandon Miller. He got back to ball with the shot clock winding down. Has to put something up off the glass. Good. 98-89 Hornets up. For San Antonio Spurs fans, not looking good right now. Hornets fans looking good. Castle puts it up. Wimby. They're going to answer. Wimby gets another shot up now. Yeah, you just throw it up to Wimby and he'll make it. Pretty simple. Melo got the last points for the Hornets. 9 assists for Castle. Kneppel has the ball, guarded by Champagny. Looking up, pull up, jump shot, good by Con Kneppel. 13 for Nipple. Con Kneppel. You got Stephon Castle, step back 3, bang. Now it's a 6-point game, getting interesting. Screen by Miller over the ball. Stephon Castle 12 points and 9 assists over to Brandon Miller. Miller looking, pull up, size up, jump shot. No good, and that's going to be a foul on the floor. Foul's going to be on Wimby, a box-out foul. And just a clean look there for Kneppel on that last play. And then Stephon Castle just stepping back into a 3 and draining, making this a 6-point game. Bella Balls can break the ball off the court. Over 3, Miles Bridges, no. Rebounded by Barnes. Maybe trying to make this a 3 or 4-point game. Castle drives, good. Castle, 14 points, 9 assists, and the Spurs on a 13-4 run in the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds. LaMelo ball off the screen. LaMelo ball. Castle guarding him. Melo, shot, no good. Rebound by Barnes up to Castle. Looking to cut this lead even more. Castle, no good. Denied by Diobate. Miles Bridges up. And it's going to be, leave it. It's going to be a kick ball on Wimby. Can't get rid of those Sacco instincts in the French. As Colin Sexton's going to check back in. Stephon Castle, just a great fadeaway shot off the glass. He put his head down, a full head of steam, and a tough running runner and a fading in. Out to Sexton. Screen by Diabate, taking it the other way. Sexton going to drive. Just dribbling around. Just trying to get somewhere, and it's going to be a steal by Wimby. Well, Wimby got the ball at least. Fox driving. A hesitation. Hezzy. Bang. De'Aaron Fox cuts the lead to 2. 198. Timeout. Hornets. Great steal. That was by Vassell that knocked it away. No, Vassell that knocked it away, yes. And Wimby picks up the ball, gets the steal. Fox gets LaMelo in the air. A nice little yellow hesitation, and then bang off the glass. after this. Great game. Oh, can't ask much better than this. Getting down to the good stuff. Spurs trying to mount their comeback. And this is the first of many good games so far. So, trying to get it going. The Hornets not good, doing good down the stretch. They've won their last set. They've won 5 of the last. They've won. Oh gosh, sorry. They've won 5 straight. 7 of 9 in the last 9 games. And Spectrum Center, as it is snowing in Charlotte. It snowed here in where I'm living. And might been out in school all week last week. Could be out in school a little bit this week too. Anyway, Sexton bring the ball up the court. Got it by Devin Vassell. Sexton bring it up screen by Bridges. Over to Miles Bridges. Bridges. No good rebound, Wimby. Over to Champagny. Could potentially take the lead here. Gonna be a foul. Miles Bridges gonna get a technical foul here, actually. No. Just a foul. He said some stuff that he shouldn't have. Thought he got held in the shot. Passing by Vassell. Wimby has the Diabate on him. Wimby gonna pull up. He's gonna shoot. No good by Wimby. Not having the ideal game that he wants to have. Miller. Over the ball. Ball over to Diabate. Back to ball. Ball's dribbling. Pull up. Jump shot. No good. Look for over the back. Call does not get it. Rebound Wimby. Up to Vassell. Gives it to Wimby. Over to Fox. Fox. McIntyre take the lead. Fox gets hit. That's another foul on Bridges. That is 3rd or 4th foul. It's going to be a 4th foul. And breaking news, Paul George, one of the best in the league, got suspended for violating a policy of the NBA. Anyway, Champagny! No good on the 3 ball. Trying to take the lead. Rebound. Hornets are up 198 with 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go in this 4th quarter. Bridges with the screen. Bridges puts the screen up, and it's good. 102-98 now. And the Spurs want a timeout. Bridges extends the lead, and it's a 4-point lead for Charlotte. As we're on the break, the story tonight for the Spurs has been Dylan Harper of 20 points and Brandon Miller 24 for the Hornets. Both players doing very, very good. 4-point lead for the Hornets. And thanks for tuning in. Make sure if you're tuned in right now, we have 2 of them in. Make sure to tell all your friends. to your friends, your family. Tune in, subscribe to me, maybe like this video. Go watch my recent video, my Baking for Beginners video. Go watch my recent sports video. It's the AFC, NFC Championship predictions. And I will come out with my Super Bowl prediction video before the Super Bowl sometime this week. As we're back here, one of the best players in the league, Wemby, when he's got the ball, can be dangerous. But not so much tonight. Fox to Wemby. Wemby looking for Fox again. He gets him. Fox to Wemby. Oh! There's no stopping that. Slams the dunk down. He just threw it behind his head, and he just somehow went boom. It's 102 to 100. 16 points for Wemby. Miles Bridges looks for a three. Oh! Loses Wemby, and he stumbles. Oh, my goodness. Bridges with the dunk. Answers right back. Castle has the ball. Looking for Fox. Fox lines up a three. No good. The Hornets can really take advantage of 2:30 left to go. Maybe take a 6 or 6, 7, maybe 8-point lead. Bridges, 3 to make it an 8-point lead. 7-point lead. I cannot make an 8-point lead. They could, but Vassell, floater good, and they cut it to 2 again. They just cannot break that 2-point deficit. And Kneppel gonna drive. Kneppel. 3 sets. Drives again on Wemby. Passes to Diabate. Over the ball. Oh, tipped in by Musa Diabate. Castle. Looking. Wemby has Kneppel on him. Trying to get it. I don't think they see him with the matchup. Castle looking blocked. And he's going to get a foul on Musa Diabate. Can make this, with the shooting foul, can make this a 2-point game again. And San Antonio is in the bonus. Now, Diabate's hands were up, but it looks like he fouled him right before. Got him on the little wrist right there. 2 big free throws from Castle here. Stephon Castle, a story from last season, won Rookie of the Year. He's fearless, he's relentless, and he drains the first one. Wemby really needs to play some elite defense here. Mitch Johnson telling him what to do. This Castle needs this one right here. This is a 3-point game. 1 possession game. Charlotte's 15 for 17. Spurs are now 15 for 17 on free throws. LaMelo gonna bring the ball up. LaMelo gonna drive. Melo looking. Kneppel guarding him up. Kneppel foul on De'Aaron Fox. And that's going to be a recent foul. They're not in the bonus, so... just a terrible foul there for Fox. At a 14 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it out to Ball. Over to Miles Bridges, guarded by Barnes. Diabate back to Bridges. Bridges, 3 ball. No good. And it's going to be a foul. Barnes foul Bridges. And now they can extend their lead. Oh, what a mistake by Harrison Barnes. It'll be 3 free throws for Bridges. Now, Spurs are hoping he'll miss at least 2 of these. Man, Spurs had so much momentum. trying to get defensive stop, man. And Mitch Johnson pleading something. He was trying to get a timeout, but they say no timeout. They say he didn't get it off. Yes, there was indeed a foul. But they're saying that it looks like Mitch Johnson tried to get the timeout off before he shot that ball. But they couldn't get it off there, if you're wondering. And Scout Lee just saying, no, you're not going to get the timeout. Just explaining it to him. 3 free throws from Miles Bridges. The Hornets need him to miss 2 at least. And he rattles in the first one, making it a 107-104 game. A really tight, close game. But all the way through, I mean, the Hornets had a 20-point lead at one point, but the Spurs came back. And Bridges is going to make the second one, making it a 4-point lead. Trying to make it a 5-point lead, Miles Bridges. His brother Mikal Bridges on the Knicks, and he does swishes that one in. And Castle going to bring the ball up, roll it up. Castle over, drive, over Vassell, not the greatest pass. Harrison Barnes drive. And it's going to be a foul on Bone. I mean, no, not see who the foul was on, but it's just the thing with Mitch Johnson was trying to challenge that call, but they say he didn't get it off in time. Harrison Barnes makes the first one. He has 10 points, 3 for 5 on threes. Both teams are in the bonus now. Barnes makes the second one too. It's a 3-point game now, 109-106. Neither team can afford to foul. Both teams need to score, especially the Spurs. 2 timeouts for each team. 57 seconds left, getting down to the good stuff. Brandon Miller been quiet in this second half so far. Only has, I believe, 4 or 5 points. And Knipple has not been the best tonight as Miller gets fouled by De'Aaron Fox to the 3. Man! And De'Aaron Fox does not agree with that call. Oh, and man, he didn't touch him. Brandon Miller tripped on... Yeah, Brandon Miller just fell on Fox. Wasn't even his fault. It was Miller's fault. I believe they're going to look at that. Because it was not Ball's fault. He has hand straight up and everything. So, still 46 subscribers. Trying to get to 40, 50, 55 by the end of next month. Because we got like 1 day left. Yeah, this is our last day in this month. So. Make sure to go tune in. Make sure to tune in to the live stream. Tune in to my live streams in the future. I'll be doing some more. It's 109, 106, and we're back. Fourth quarter, 36 seconds left. It's a 3-point game. Hornets leading the Spurs. But the officials are reviewing the call of the foul And De'Aaron Fox did not give Brandon Miller room to land, but Miller went up. It looks like here, but Miller did kick his right leg out to try to. He flopped a little bit. He went like that. But I think it will be a foul. It was deep at the 3-point line. He's got to get a little bit of extra space. He does. So, he did extend his right leg out and stepped on Fox's foot. So, we'll see what the call is. And Fox is all smiles. I believe if it's not a foul, it will be the Spurs ball. Brandon Miller's been quiet this second half. So, it's such an intense game. The Senior Bowl is getting ready to go live, and let me call out now. So it's going to be a no foul jump ball center court. And they're saying yes because Miller kicked his leg out and extended. Going to be a no foul on anybody. And it's going to be a jump ball between Miller and Fox, I believe. So we'll see what happens. If the Spurs can get this ball, they can tie this ball game up. Oh, no, it's anybody that can actually do the jump ball. So, yeah, you're going to pick Victor if you're the Spurs, you know. You're probably most likely pick Musa Diabate if you're the... I say you bring Hawkbrenner out there to have a little more size. See Wemby and Diabate. Wemby's just so tall. And Castle's going to get the ball. Over to Fox, back to Wemby. Wemby, pull up three! No good. Rebound by Knipple. Over, play good defense. So, Miller, good defense. LaMelo, holding on to the ball. Finally, they're going to foul Miller. And this game might be all but over for the Spurs if Miller can make these two free throws. He has 24 points. He's 7 for 7 free throws. He's made 37 consecutive free throws. 36, sorry. Now 37. 8 for 8 on the night. Now, looks like the Hornets are going to move to 22 and 28. But you never know, you know? 2 timeouts for each team. I assume San Antonio will probably call a timeout after this free throw. Yes, they will. That's going to be 1 timeout left for San Antonio. Man, what a game this has been. 10.6 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Brandon Miller lit it up in the first half to end it. Hit an and 1 3. And hit a couple more threes. So that he's really one of the big factors. If they win this game, he will be the star of the game. This is Brandon Miller's 10th straight 20-point game. He has 8 rebounds along with 26 points on 7 from 21 from the field. Now, a 5-point lead for the Hornets. The Spurs just need to chuck up a 3, try to steal the ball on the inbound. Now, I'm saying Castle's been really good at this 3-point shooting today. I'd say either get it to him or, man, Dylan Harper, man, he's hit 2 threes tonight. Maybe get it to him, too. So we'll see what happens here. Is Harper is not on the floor. Might get a De'Aaron Fox. Sorry. They have Barnes inbounding. His only points besides his free throws has been at 3-pointers. So I'd have Vassell inbounding, but that's just me, you know. Fox is going to step back, 3 ball. Wemby's going to get it back. Vassell can't hit, and that is going to be game over. The Hornets are going to improve to 22-28. And man, what about Brandon Miller? 28. 6-game win streak for the Hornets. That's their longest since March 16th, and they've won 7. And they won 7 in a row. March 2016, sorry. So that's live stream for today. Thanks for tuning in. If you did, like and subscribe. God first. I'll see you on the next video, stream, whatever. Peace out.